Hello, my name is Maria Mejia. I'm Colombian, I'm a Latina, and I'm also a lesbian. I have been HIV positive for 25 years. I got infected in 1989 at the age of 16 by my first boyfriend. So HIV directly affects me, and it affects all of us. One of my missions in this life is to show my face as a Colombian, Latina, a lesbian. Showing my face is very important because as we show our faces, we humanize the condition. And a lot of people, especially in the Latin community, I describe them as, they're like don't ask, don't tell. They do not want to talk about HIV. And it's going on right now. The infections are very high. Every 9.5 minutes someone gets infected just here in the US. And 1 out of every 6 people have HIV and don't know it. So a lot of people tell me, Maria, why are you putting yourself out there to get discriminated or stigmatized? You already have enough with being lesbian and getting attacked for it all the time, because I'm a very public person and that's something that I get attacked and stigmatized for already. Why would you put yourself out there and not just, you know, like a lot of people do, especially in these times that there's medication, they just take their meds and they just, you know, maybe disclose to their partner and they keep it a secret. It's like, that's what we've been taught, at least in my family. It's an ultra-conservative Catholic Latino family. We don't like to talk about our secrets. There is a double closet, and that comes with the shame and the stigma. For example, when I got diagnosed, I was infected in 89. I was diagnosed in 91, 1 week after my 18th birthday. And it was very devastating because as I said, I never expected this to happen to me. I remember calling my mother and telling her what the doctor said, you have AIDS, because he was very uncompassionate with me. When he told me, I mean, I was a teenager, I was alone in Kentucky in a program called Job Corps, and he didn't have no type of empathy. So I called my mother. I received the news by myself, and I remember her saying, don't worry, just come home. When I got home, and I know she did it out of love and to protect me, she said, you're not gonna die from this, we're gonna put this in God's hands, as a Catholic and very spiritual woman that she is. And she also said to me, but you must not tell anyone in the family or friends because they're going to discriminate you. So that's when the lies started. You know, the lies went on for many years. So I wasn't even dealing with my sexual identity or me being attracted to women, because I was just dealing with, I'm gonna die, because people back then were dying. So I was in the closet, the HIV closet, for a long time until I said no more. As a young girl, I could say I felt attractions to women, but I didn't want to give my mother another pain. Okay, you know, she's been in the street, she's a gang member, she's been a juvenile delinquent, she's gone in and out of jail, youth hall, well, because I was not an adult, so it's juvenile hall. I made my mom suffer a lot. You know, then afterwards the HIV diagnosis came. I wasn't going to really sit there. I wasn't thinking about what I was attracted to at that point. Yes, I did have long-term relationships with men. I never felt complete, but I felt like at least I was doing something right. And, you know, at least as far as, you know, I don't want to give my mother another thing to worry about. Oh my God, no, she's a lesbian too. So as I grew and as I evolved as a woman, it came to a point where I was very unhappy. I just didn't feel comfortable, didn't feel fulfilled, you know, and then the love of my life came, which is my wife Lisa, that I've been with for almost 7 years. The woman that supports me and completes me. She's HIV negative. She's not embarrassed that I'm out here because she knows this is my mission, you know, because when I came out of the HIV closet, I was not only outing myself, but I was outing her. And it, you know, it takes a person that loves you a lot to know that they're going to be dealing with that stigma too, because of the ignorance. They think, well, she's probably HIV positive too, you know, and this and that. So she didn't care. She said, I'm with you, I support you. She supports my cause, and I feel happy and fulfilled for the first time in my life. What makes me happy? To be healthy. Because I feel like if you're healthy, everything else just falls into place. Because you could have love, you could have money, you could have work, but if you're not healthy and you can't get out of bed, that I'm not happy. What else makes me happy? Knowing that I could inspire others, knowing that I could make a difference, knowing that I could touch lives and that I'm saving lives, and I know it. Knowing that a teenager could write me and say, because of you and your story, I'm motivated to get tested or to love myself or to protect myself. Also makes me happy for people to tell me, I thought my life was over, but seeing your life, I see that I could be a productive person. I could work, I could love, I could be loved. You know, so all of these things, helping others fulfills me and fills my soul.
Hola. Hola.